Namaskaram friends. So in this video you can clearly see sunrise, a very beautiful day, because sunrise itself is a dimension of time, a cycle of physicality, and on daily basis with the help of sun you understand a very important thing, punctuality and service, because we know that all the life form on planet earth take energy from sun. If sun is not punctual, not coming on time in different season, then many life form, or you can say all the life form, are vanished from the planet earth. So this is a very important lesson of time, energy and service from the sun, and if you implement this thing in your life, then everything is going to happen in a miraculous manner, in a wonderful manner. So in this video I am going to talk about spirituality and its dimension called higher energy. Higher energy, that means you are a most complex life form on planet earth, but we know that there are many different energies are present in our cosmos, in our creation, and each and every energy has an impact on our life. Okay, you experience it, you hear from somebody, but you also experience it, because if you use your mechanism as a tool, as an experimental object, and apply and experiment each and everything, you are clearly conscious and you are clearly understanding that there are many different higher energies are present in our creation. Some are physical, some are non-physical. Physical, that means you can see it, you can experience it, you can hear it with the help of this mechanism. With the help of this mechanism, that means if you are not keeping your mechanism on a meditative state, even if you are capable of seeing it, experiencing. For example, many people are seeing sunrise, sunset, moonrise, moonset, not seeing, that means they are able to see, because nowadays many people are just wasting their time, you can say spending their time, investing their time in sleeping and doing random things, even bothering about what is sunrise, what is sunset, what is moonrise, what is moon, you can say moonset, what is the, you can say, mechanism of the star, mechanism of the planet earth, mechanism of other galaxies. But if you use your instrument, use mechanism as a experimenting tool and apply each and everything what is happening in the creation or your mind in a conscious manner, then everything you are automatically reveal with the help of your mechanism. Because many things are written in our books, people are said, we watch in the movies, we hear and there, but if you are not experience it, or if we are not convinced ourselves that this is true, then our mind is never able to ever accept that analysis as well as that fact. For example, let's say when someone tell you something is happening in the Uganda, for example, something is happening in the Uganda, something is happening in the Africa, then how you can say believe it. First of all, you have so much trust in that person with the past experiences that whatever they say is a truth, whatever they say is very much close to reality, and why that guy say untruthful, you can say why that guy is untruthful to you, so you believe it, but you believe it, understand, focus on that term, you believe it. If you watch it on a TV, if you hear it from a radio, again you confirm yourself, but again you believe it, because there are many outcomes. Okay, I talk about it, there are many outcomes. Maybe that channel for propagating something, or for, you can say, just try to increase their TRP, they show different dimension of that incident. For example, that incident happened because there are many verified sources, authentic sources. If they are telling something wrong, many people go and search there and find something evidence, and they claim that they are wrong, they are not. So after so many of time, some channels are authentic and you can believe, or you can say even take it as a truth. So but the important point is that when you see analysis, it is the analysis of a human being who see that incident, or even on TV, or going on there and reporting from it. So it is very important that you can hear the sound of a person who are there. Let's say if something is happening in a USA, whatever happening, let's say flood, not flood, you can say, we know that cloud burst type of thing, or not cloud burst, a snow, you can say large number of snow are just covering the area of a part of a USA, and many people suffer from it. So if any person go there, report it with the help of their camera, with the help of their sound, because if any person go there, they experience something in the body, and when they speak, that experience is automatically come in their mouth, and whatever they speak in their speech. But many are people just sitting in a room, in a comfortable room, and analyze things, this should happen, this should not happen. No, this is not good. Some people who have some experiences in the past, they talk about on that data, on that basis. But people, what things are happening currently, we have to go there, experience it, and this is the impact of higher energy, because we know that from the time immemorial different energies are present in our creation, present in our cosmos. And how we experience it? People who are very much dedicated their mechanism in that service, they experience it. See, we made machine, we made architecture, we made different things for our well-being, but we are very less focused on our mechanism. From the time memorial in India, spirituality, India is the hub of spirituality, and here people dedicate their whole mechanism for understanding different things, and higher energy is one of that component in all other things. So if we put our mechanism for experiencing higher energy, whatever data collected in our body is very much close to the reality, very much close to the reality, because we experience it. That data is downloaded in our mind, and we share our thought, our experience to other person who are not yet explored that dimension, that types of aspect. Because let's say, for example, 100 people are solely dedicated their life, their time, their dedication to that work. So if we hear the experiences of all 100 people, they are different, and but things which are true, which are very much close to the reality, is same. Is same in all the 100 human beings. So in that manner, let's say 100 people are dedicated their task for, let's say, 2 to 3 years. If we recorded the experiences of each and every human being, we find something unique and something similar and something different. So similarity is very much close to the truth, and which are not similar are the uniqueness of the human being, and both are important, because on the same place, on the same issue, if people are devoted their time and life, and if they find a different result, that means through this we can approve the theory that each and every human being have some uniqueness in their body. But on things on which all the 100 people are agree, we clearly know that this is the truth, you can't change the truth. So ultimate goal in our life is to solve any solution and enhance our life, and truth play a very important role, because nowadays war situation is going on, crisis of, you can say, morality is going on, crisis of economic behavior, political behavior going on, because people try to hide the truth. If you hide the truth, at one point of time it reveal. So it is the best that in each and every moment you have to be with the truth, what is in India called a satsang, in a company of a truth. If you are always in a company of a truth, and truth become the only authority in your life, then all the problem in your life is gone, and also in the world. On many occasions we have to, you can say, do truthful thing in a different manner. For example, let's a program is going on, a terrorist come, you are the host of that program, you are saying speaking something to the people. If a terrorist come, you have a, you can say, announcement that a terrorist come, you spread that people in different position, in one direction, in another direction, in different places, and let's say a terrorist capture you. If you tell the truth to the terrorist, all the life form are killed, all the human beings are killed. So you have to say untruth for the well-being of the human being. So it is very important in which situation, in which region, in which condition you are, because the importance of truth, importance of reality is that well-being of the human being. But many people manipulated it, use it for their own benefit. No, truth is the only authority, and also say truth, or you can say say truth and understand truth in your manner, analyze it for the well-being of the humanity. On many occasions you say, you can say, false data, or you can say you speak, you can say give wrong information to anyone for the well-being of the larger population, because that guy is on a position where if you say them a truth, they, you can say, create a chaos or a disaster types of situations in that area. So here wrong thing is a truth. How? Because it in that activity well-being of the human being is taken, well-being of the human being is hiding. So it is very important. So the higher energy, yeah, our focus should be on higher energy. So higher energy, that means in my background you can clearly see sunrise, in evening it is set, in depending on which day, or it is a moonrise, on, you can say, full moon or new moon, or different shades or some moon. So you can clearly see moonrise as well as moonset. So these are energy which you can see it with the help of your eyes, with the help of your mechanism. There are other energy present in the cosmos. Just by reading it, just by understanding it, if you are a meditative, you experience different types of higher energies are present in your body, because we know that in our body more than 3, you can say 37 trillion cells are working in our body. That means you are the CEO of 37 trillion employee, and each and every employee have some amount of data for doing different tasks. That's why your body is functioning. When you are born, you can say number of birth cell is, you can say number of birth cell is more than number of death cell. When we are becoming young, it increases, but after some time it becomes stable, and after that number of dying cell is more than number of birth cell. That means you have a 37 trillion employee. Initially it is working for you. Initially we have not a 37 trillion cells. Initially we have a some billion cell. They are working, they are multiplying, they are creating, and in this manner, for a young adult, that means for a person of 25 to 35 years of age, they have 37 trillion cells. That means they are the CEO of 37 trillion. After time is going on, more of the employees are dead and very few are remaining in your body and working for you. That means when cells are dead in your mechanism, that means some information is lost. That means you are not able to comprehend something in which the requirement of that employee is occur. Because we have 37 trillion cells, each and every cell is working for our mechanism, for our thought process, for our action process, for our energy process, for our emotional process. In each and every process our cells are working. Each and every cell in our body is working in that regard. So in future, let's say if number of birth cell is more than, and we know that in each as time going on, some employees are dead, some number of cells are dead. So we are hiring new cells with the help of our activity, with the help of meditation, with the help of food behavior, with the help of exercise. That means it is true in any company. Number of employees come, some are retired, some are dying, we replace them with a new employee, and these things are going on. And you can say a constant, you can say a fixed number of employees always working in our company, or you can say not always. Is the requirement and situation and condition in which what number of employees working. For example, nowadays we know that artificial intelligence machine is replacing human being because most of the task is robotic in nature. So there is no requirement of human being, and company not try to pay that much of money to that human being, and they employ machines to do that work. So earlier in that company, let's say 500 employees needed, now it is just 200 employees needed, and remaining 300 employees are replaced by the machine. So it is the requirement, condition and situation of the time in which what number of employees is working in your body. For example, in your youthful state, you are very energetic, lots of tasks are ahead in your life, so you have required a more number of more number of self to help you, more number of self is to help you, and each and every self is in terms of dimension of energy, because they are collecting large amount of data of different types for your health, for your well-being, for your thinking. Because we know that our mind have a in our mind only we have a 1 trillion cells, more than 1 trillion cells. So our just mind have that number of cells, that number of employee is required for functioning of this mechanism. In our whole body, cells are required for working for you can doing different tasks. For in our hand, number of cells is required for doing some activity. In our, you can say in our food, different number of cells is required. In our internal organs, different cells are required for liver, for kidney, for heart, for you can say intestine, our stomach, different cells. In our mind, different cells are required. That means we employ 37 trillion employees in our body for working different tasks. But time going on, when we know that we have a limited amount of time, limited amount of energy, and higher energy are present in our body in the manner of a cell. So as time passes, as we become old and old, number of employees reduces because our work is reduces. So if you have a less work, why we you can say higher employee, large number of employee, because we have to pay some money now. Here money, that means you have to provide them some exercise, some food, okay, because through exercise we also gain some energy in our body, because in exercise air is breathing, we inhale, exhale, so air is going in our body. It helps to regenerate a new types of cell, and you can say dead cells are removed by it. We just, you can say sunlight is falling in our body, it creates some types of energy in our body. That means when we eat something, we consume the 5 elements of existence in different manner. When we exercise, we consume 5 elements of energy, 5 elements of existence in different manner. In both the manner we consume it, and it is a money for ourselves. So as we become old and old, less number of work is required. Work is required more, but our body, we have a limited amount of time and energy is reduces after some point of time. So at that point of time, less number of, you can say, cells are working in our body and more are dead. And as time passes, as we become old and so old, a point come where number of cell creating is very less than number of dying cells, and at that point of time your whole, you can say, employee are resigned from your company, or your whole employee are shifted to other company or die, and in that situation we are die and our life is just ended. So this is the role of energy in our life. Energies are present in outside world also, inside world also. In inside world we know that in terms of cell, in terms of activity, in terms of chakras, in terms of energies, in terms of nadis, all this, you can say, higher energies are present in our body. If these higher energies are not present in our body, how we can function, how we can think, how we can think about cosmos, creation, nothingness, everythingness, simple clubs, how we can think of, because it is the mystery, it is the magic of our life that which is functioning in our body, and each and every moment of time infinite things are processing in our mind and give some conclusion, give some result out of it. For example, sunrise, I see it on daily morning, in every morning. I try to see it as much as I can. If there is no emergency, most of the time I see sunrise and I see sunset, and I, you can say, experience a very unique phenomena. Your focus is become so sharp that you understand, you just focus on sun and you have that sun reveal infinite types of, you can say, dimensions in your mind, in terms of color, in terms of its movement, in terms of its dedication, in terms of its service. Infinite amount of things is going on, and this is the importance of higher energy, because sun is a one very good example of a higher energy, because we all the people who are in a meditative state, who are on a not meditative state, see sunrise, and you can say it is not a regional phenomena. Whole parts of the world experience this phenomena. In North Pole, in South Pole people experiencing, you can say, only for 6 months, not for other 6 months, but in, you can say, in equator, people, you can say, countries which are lying on the equator, they see sunrise, sunset in all day, in every day. Okay, so we can comprehend and we can apply our mind, or you can say understand the idea of higher energy with the help of sun. There are many other higher energy, because we know that sun is revolving around the galaxy, earth is revolving around the sun, moon is revolving around the earth. That means everything is revolving around something else. And how they revolve? Because there is no string attached, so they are revolving with the help of energy. In the same manner, there are different other energies are present, because galaxies, a large number of galaxy is rotating around the cluster, galaxy cluster. That galaxy cluster rotating around the supercluster. That supercluster is rotating around the, you can say, big physical dimension. We know that in every galaxy a black hole, which you can say consumes something, and which thing is go or not, you can't see it, even light can't penetrate into it. So there are very different types of higher energy are present in the cosmos. If I want to name some few, they are sun, moon, earth, our galaxy, our solar system, our planets, our cluster, our galaxy cluster, supercluster, our black hole. These are the example of higher energy. Dark energy, dark matter, normal matter, all these things are we know that dark energy constitutes 70% of the whole known universe. We know only 5% we know only the 5% of the universe, and that is called a known universe. In that known universe, 70% constitutes dark energy. That means energy which we are not yet able to explore, able to understand. That means more than 95% of things we are not decipher it, and these are present, and some different higher energy are present into it, and whatever we know, in that known 70% are dark energy. That means they are present in the dark form, and till now we are not able to comprehend it, understand it. So we have to understand that we have some limitation as a human being, and we can't experiencing all the higher energy with the help of physicality, with the help of just a simple mechanism. But if we upgrade our mechanism, upgrade our life to its full potential, then we are able to understand everything, what is good for us, what is bad for us, what is our limitation, what is our not limitation, and at which extent we are going on. So human being, till now what I experience is, human being is the most complex, sophisticated animal on planet Earth. If they keep their mechanism in a meditative state and explore each and every dimension of their mind, and explore each and every dimension of their mechanism, not only mind, their mechanism, then they are able to go into the core of the creation and understand how all the higher energy experience all the higher energy, and they became the creator of the creation. It is not possible for other life form because they have some limitation. You can say creator put some limitation, some upper boundaries, some lower boundary, but in case of human being, creator put lower boundary but there is no upper boundary, so we can go wherever we want with the help of our mechanism, but it requires a dedication, devotion and the meditativeness of your mechanism. If you are meditative, if you keep your mechanism in a good state, and if you are dedicated to your process, so you are capable of going wherever you want in physical terms, in non-physical terms, as well as you can experience higher energy, because we know that scientist community say that on many places life form is threatening, that human beings can't go there and survive just by their own. That's why when they go to the moon, they they are wearing some special suit, oxygen tank is, you can say, on their back, as well as some food, some material, and also a play of gravity is going on there. So they have to, you can say, follow some condition, then they survive there. But on many places, even you can say put some suit or put your oxygen bag on a bag and follow some condition, even if you are not able to go there, even if you are not able to reach there, because creator mystery is such that some places is for some life form, some places is for some other energy, because human being is itself is a source of energy. We are a energy source. Energies are functioning within you, that's why we are surviving, otherwise we are dead and we have no existence, we have no presence, and we are not talking, thinking, doing things in this world. So that's why there are some places in the universe where you can't penetrate that place physically, but non-physically, through meditativeness, through thought, through thinking, you can penetrate that place. And you can understand this with example of, like, on planet Earth there are many different biomes, okay, forest biome, desert biome, green you can say oceanic biomes, okay, water biomes, as well as what I can say grassland biomes, okay, and these higher grassland of Russia, as well as forest, these green forest, temperate forest, tropical forest, all these are biomes, and we know that in each and every biome different species are living. If human being want to go from one biome to another biome, they have to follow some condition, and on many places you are not on planet Earth, on many places human beings are not yet reached. For example, in deep into the ocean, we go there, pressure increases, and after some point of time we quit, we do not go there, otherwise our body is just shattered into parts. On, you can say, space, we go to some places, but beyond that we are not yet capable of sending human being, even with the help of mechanism, because either we do not understanding and we do not understand the, you can say, magical and mystical dimension of that part. So in this manner, deep into the ocean, upper into the space, and also on many places human beings are not yet capable to reach, because that's on that places atmosphere condition is not good for the survival of life. Even on planet Earth there are, you can say, billions of species are living on planet Earth, but on some places different life form species are living on different parts of the planet Earth, but on some places some life form is not going. For example, in deep into the ocean, different types of life form is surviving, but if we want to go there, we are also alive, but if we want, we are not surviving there, because condition is not suitable for each and every human being. Its condition is different. Even with the similarities, we are life, we are made up of the 5 elements of existence, and we on daily basis we consuming or surviving with the help of these 5 elements of existence. But each and every species have some different conditions, some different needs, and as well as some different phenomena and magical behavior. So there are, you can say, some specific region where one human being grow in its full potential, okay. That's why we build energy places where people go there, experience themselves and put themselves on the process of liberation, on the process of sadhana. So the places, you can say, not all the places, but many places are made in terms of energy, so that people go there and enhance or access that energy and enhance their life. So it is very important that we have to protect that energy places. On the name of religion, on the name of, you can say, philosophy, on the name of culture, people fight one religion of people fight with another religion, one cultural people fight with other culture. We have to understand the diversity, importance of diversity, importance of uniqueness of each and every life form, and do not try to penetrate the territory of other life form. You can say, we with cooperation, with love, with you can say with transaction, we go to that places. Like tourism activity, we do not penetrate into other country, but we go for tourism purpose, talk to people, live there for some amount of time, enjoy our life and come back our home. So if this is in terms of religion also, you follow your religion, I follow my religion, because it is a personal thing. There is no need to interfere into my religion and taught something, because what you can say understand is something personal which you cannot you can say teach me, or you can say saying me something, go away from it, and whatever it is. But it is very important that each and every people do not believe it, experience it. Even it is relation, even it is your life, even it is your study, whatever it is, you do not have to believe it, you have to experience it, you have to explore it, discover it. Then only you understand everything in its true form and apply in your life and enhance your life as well as life of your society, your nation, your world, your creation. Okay, so this is a very important lesson on higher energy, and every human being can experience it. Every human being, in whichever region is whichever gender, whatever gender it is, in which region, which race, what you can say language, everyone experience it, because it is beyond. Higher energies are beyond your language barrier, beyond your religion, beyond your philosophy, beyond your thought, your idea, your morality. So every human being just sitting in a peaceful manner and meditate for, you can say, 1.5 hour, 2.5 hour, then they experience everything in its true form. Okay, so this is the importance of higher energy. Okay, it is beyond anything. So people are not conflicting on it. On daily basis, I try to find some areas where I can unite all the people, all the 8 billion people, because we divide the humanity on the basis of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth. On many places we divide it, but it is now a time we have to unite people and tell them uniqueness is a very best gift by the nature. For example, if you just understand, like you, there are 10 to 12 people are present in the world. This is not good for you, this is not good for the world also, because what is the requirement of copying of the person? If one person is unique in their own term and whatever task is required to done by that person done, then what is the requirement of 10 to 12 people of the similar kind? I talk about similar kind, a same physique, a same thought process, a same place. Even it is not possible, because even it is possible, there is also vary in some position, because if you are standing there, your copy of your clone of your mechanism is sitting somewhere else. So on the basis of place you are differ. So even it is not possible. That's why each and every human being is unique, and higher energy, which is, you can say, flowing in the whole cosmos, we are able to experience it with the help of our mechanism. And we know that whatever level of effort, whatever level of consciousness human being have, they are capable of downloading and experiencing that energy. For example, there are infinite number of energy. If I limit it, let's say there are 100 types of energy. So human beings who are on a much deeper meditation state, on a sadhana state or a dedication state, they are capable of downloading all the 100 energy. But people who are some moderate and some, you can say, not dedicated towards that work so much, or you can say they are doing something else because the condition is not suitable to go into that direction, then they experience 80, some experience 50, some experience 40. So on the basis of that data, they miss out something, they give you can say they explain something. For example, people who capture 100 types of higher energy, they experience their thought, or they talk about all the 100 types of different energy. People who have a just 50 higher energy, they are not able to talk and experience all the 50 energies, so they have talk only about 50, they missing the last 50, or in say remaining 50 higher energy. So it is very important, in whichever line, in whichever field we want to go, we dedicate our time or life into that area. You can take this lesson from the higher energy and apply in your mind. In life it is also true. For example, if you want to do something in the field of education, dedicate your life and time, definitely you do something very grateful in that arena, in that aspect of life. If you want to dedicate yourself in the field of sports, just dedicate it, because if you move from one area to another area to another area, you are not doing something significant in any area. Okay, you dedicate yourself into one area and have some basic knowledge from different area, so that if you talk to people, if you try to open different dimension of your mind, you are capable of. Okay, so I hope through this video you understand something, you gain some knowledge out of it, and I hope you apply this knowledge in your life and take a benefit out of it. So namaskaram, thank you.